En goedemorgen.
Hi.
Hey, hi Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
Hallo Hon. Dag Yvonne.
Hi,
En Paul.
Yvonne.
Goedemorgen Wil.
Very funny to see three Yvonnes checking in at the same time.
Yes.
Hello,
And
Wil.
Matthew is there. Hi Matt.
Jenny, Huub, Philip.
Jenny. Wow. Good morning.
Good evening to you guys in Canada.
And nice to see all of you again.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. How is life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy, alive and kicking.
Alive and kicking.
Very busy. I'm teaching an instructor course at the moment,
Right.
which is, of course, a helpful addition to all the investments that are taking place here.
Hi, Anneke.
Goedemorgen, Anneke. And yeah, two American guests with, actually hopefuls. They want to either buy a resort somewhere or build a resort somewhere, and before they do that, they want to do the instructor course, and so I'm trying to train them to get there. And it's actually quite nice because they're smart people, and so things go a little bit snappy, which I like for a change.
For a change, what do you mean?
Well, if I teach locals, it's not so snappy. It's a little bit slower.
Okay.
And the result is the same, but
Yes.
it takes more time.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a little bit of
But
a
then
faster pace.
I would also imagine you have a bit more to be proud of once they exceed their.
Of course, yeah.
When they go to a higher plane,
Yeah.
and then you see them teaching.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes me super proud.
Yeah.
But for a change, it's also nice to have it a little bit easier one time. A little bit.
For sure, definitely.
And yeah, that in contrast with Satoka, who doesn't have an easy time at the moment, because we also have one diagnostic candidate, which is Tisan. And Tisan is a really, really sweet boy, but not
He
very...
needs some time.
He needs time,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
He is not very fast in
No.
taking up
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, we're back. So we're still having a couple of connectivity issues. Let us know if we are doing better now. Should be okay. And let's see. Wim and Desiree are checking in from south of France.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Desiree here. Oh, she can't go diving because she sprained her ankle.
Oh, that is really... How did you do that?
That's a shame, but at least Wim is diving. Well,
That's
get
so
well
sad.
soon, Desiree.
Yeah, take care.
And once again, my compliments for the nice video that you guys shot in Vinkeveen.
Definitely.
So
Ernst is there?
Yes.
Hi,
Hello.
Ernst.
And hi, Linda.
And Linda is there.
So I think we should be good to go again.
Yep.
I would like to make sure that we have no more connection issues. So let us know right now if that's fine, because we have a lot to share. We have, you and I have shot some video over the last week with all the updates of the place that's going on here. And just going back to our two candidates, we've been diving with them.
Yep, we have been diving with them. They were really, really eager. And they hadn't dived the mainland, going up north from Bohovo up north. And Fendi mentioned that there was one place that he wanted to check out. It's an elevated reef, actually, in quite far from the coastline, called the Napo. Actually, same as here. And there are three actually in a row, and two of them he dived already, and he didn't do the third one. So, yeah, we said, well, let's go and check it out.
Nice.
It wasn't spectacular. It was not bad, but it wasn't a very spectacular
No,
dive.
but we have the video of that,
Yeah.
and after our first update video, we're going to take you on those dives, just to
Yes,
kind of.
so
I mean,
we-
it's always nice to see the
we have
underwater
that.
world, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Jen. Thank you. I think your hotspot is still running, though, Simon.
No, it's off.
That's strange. So,
Everything is off now.
okay. Oh, Desiree is elaborating on Wim's blessure. Oei.
Oh,
Okay, he didn't break anything. That's good. Well,
well,
anyway.
is it Wim is not? No, Desiree.
Oh, Desiree. Yeah.
Desiree, yeah.
Well, get well very soon. So, shall we take a look at all the progress that has been made so far?
Yeah.
Because there's quite a lot to show. So,
And if you recall, I'm trying to keep track on what are going on. So we're building the swimming pool progress, but a little bit slower than I hoped. And we have that is making progress. And then this week we started with a new project, and that is actually becomes the face from the resort, so the wall. And yeah, I've spent a lot of money on the security of the place, so I have invested in a lot of fences all around. And as we speak, they are actually putting those around the perimeter.
yeah.
And then Arnold with his team has been very busy making the place look good and cleaning up the wilderness here a little bit. And then wall going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, that.
So let's just take a look.
Yes, have a look. But we get some comments that the images are not.
That is something we can't do much. It's blurry. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can tell you there, ladies and gents. There's not much we can do about that.
Ik ga even kijken of ik.
And I can see that we have not an optimal connection. We're on the Wi-Fi here. We should be okay. But of course, we want to make sure that we can get you the best possible content. So bear with us. Yeah, so we're not having a great connection at the moment. I think you're getting in touch with the IT guy.
Yes.
See if he can do anything. Yeah, because normally this is not a problem.
No, actually it's not.
So, and yeah, I mean, we're not going to suddenly drive to the school to try and find a connection there.
No.
Yeah, let's just give it a couple more minutes.
Why don't we start with the dive video?
We can do that.
Because
sure.
the dive video doesn't need a lot of comments.
No. So.
So we start with the dive video, guys. So then we hope that you can enjoy that video, and then we.
Okay. It looks a little bit better like this. Let me know if this is okay with you guys. It's still jungle fiber, ladies and gents. We have to deal with that. So let us know if this is looking okay for you. Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, Simone, it's better now. So yeah, let me just go ahead and start the video of the dive that we all joined last week, which was on 2 dive sites, like Simone said earlier. The first one is called Napo. It's kind of a site that we never went to before, and the second dive site was DJ Point, both of which are on the mainland. So look. So, and here you see our diving squad consisting of Simone, Satoka, our 2 instructor candidates, and Tisan and myself. And Simone and me both filmed this. We kind of took turns together. And yeah, we couldn't see a whole lot of interesting life, but it was pleasant to be in the water again. Right? I didn't see a single turtle.
I did.
We saw 1. Yes, you are right. Yeah.
And yeah, the visibility was great.
Yeah.
Beautiful corals, not too much fish though. But
Well,
yeah,
this is not too bad.
that's not too bad. Well, not a lot of bigger fish. But yeah, beautiful corals.
Definitely. And I think it was on the second dive at DJ Point where we saw a nice eagle ray.
Yeah, the DJ Point is a very interesting dive site.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
And you haven't seen this before, so this is the first time that you're seeing it.
Yeah. It's okay.
And
So
yeah.
I filmed part of it. But
Yeah. And a lot of interesting.
yeah, and this is always good. I mean, really 2 very nice porcelain crabs.
Yeah. Not bad for wide angle.
Yeah, it was a little bit tricky because well, I forgot one of the adapters for the macro.
Yeah. And I know this is my shot because I always like to make these kinds of reveals. See,
So what do you reveal? You reveal Satoka.
I reveal a diver. Yeah. I always like to kind of make a movement and then see what's behind a coral formation or something like that.
And that was a Japanese dive.
That was a Japanese diver. Yeah. Nice giant clam.
Yeah, it was quite big actually, 40, 45 centimeters. Yeah.
Only 1 though, but quite nice to see.
Beautiful one. Dramatic. And that's Fendi on his bum.
Fendi's backside. And of course, yeah, Fendi was also with our team. How could I forget? But yeah, great visibility, very nice conditions, very gentle.
Yep.
Not a lot of current, very easy dives.
Yeah, I was hoping that at depth there would be more bigger fish, but yeah, this is it. It stays one of my favorites. I love it when the colors just pop up if you go closer.
Yeah,
They're beautiful sponge.
Is that like your favorite underwater creature ever, the sponge, or
No.
No?
I think my favorite creature, animal-wise,
Mhm.
would be sea cucumbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we have elaborated on in a previous
Yep.
show.
Yep. Yeah, and you like shapes and structures.
Yeah, it's a very strange underwater world. It's almost alien in a way. And
Well, you relate a lot of things to Star Trek
and wars.
or Star Wars.
Both.
And
Both.
both.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of both, and I think both can coexist peacefully. So I hope, let us know if you've ever been to DJ Point.
For sure, some of you for sure I know.
And what I'm curious, I want to, hey, look, this is a familiar face.
It was so funny. But you understood immediately what they wanted.
Yeah, because so Simone always likes to photograph people or video people when they're on the other side of a whip coral.
Yes, the other side.
The other side.
And this is Fendi looking for pygmy seahorses.
In the soft coral.
Yep. Look at the colors, guys, on that.
Did he find any? I wasn't there.
No,
Okay.
he didn't. But this was the second dive, and we were pretty deep. So we were getting close to Deco.
Yeah.
So that's why he couldn't stay very long to look for those. Because the pygmy seahorses, they are usually around 30 meters.
And you know, it's thanks, Anneke. That's exactly what I wanted to say, because you know, the last time even I couldn't make it underwater in the Lembeh Strait, but just being on the boat and being with people and doing this diving activity, it's so much fun, and it reminds me so much of, you know, it's only been 1.5 years ago. Hi, Albert.
Goedemorgen.
Well, you jumped in just in time.
I also like shapes. And these sea fans, they're always amazing.
Yeah.
So this is DJ Point, and what I like about DJ Point is it has soft corals as well. So it has beautiful sponges, then it has amazing soft corals. It's colorful, as you can see actually, and usually there is quite a lot of fish as well.
Yeah.
So it's really a dive site for everybody. And the shallow area is beautiful, but you can also go a little bit deeper.
It was my first time actually at DJ Point.
It's officially one of my favorites.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's right on this balance between a little bit of muck, a
Yep.
little bit of walls. Case in point.
Yep. And then I called Satoka to say, "Come on, Toka, make a macro shot of it." And she said, "Oh yeah." And then she just ignored it.
Oh, okay. She probably had something else to do.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Desiree. Happy to be of service.
Yeah. See, all this yellow dots somehow, that's all soft corals. So it's actually a very pretty dive site.
Looks like popcorn.
Yeah, it looks like popcorn. The corals are not open at the moment because there was hardly any current. So when there's current and the polyps are open, it's even more pretty. Or prettier, actually. Well, you can say both.
I think you can say both.
Yeah. And then the top reef was pretty amazing as well. Actually, Satoka and me found ourselves abandoned by the rest of you. Everybody was cold. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
cold and running out of air and things like that. And then it was just like always, Satoka and me.
Yeah, you're always the last to stay behind.
Yes. And yeah, so the last shots are surface shots and a lot of beautiful soft corals.
Yeah, I love the sunlight. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So yeah, no guests except Ryan and Holly, and no money, no income, but this is our bonus.
At least we got wet.
We can get wet, and yeah, this is the best stress relief that you can imagine.
Yes, I was because I was. Satoka said, "Hey, we're going to go for a dive in 2 days." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I'm on."
Yeah.
I really want to join.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy I did.
It's beautiful, don't you think, guys? So this is also a very popular place for beginners for discover scuba diving or open water, because there's plenty to see and easy going, not too much current.
Yeah.
Beautiful corals. I love this kind of yeah, what is it? Almost een stil leven, tableau vivant.
A still life.
Yeah. You say still life?
I think so. Help us out in the comments. That's what you guys are for as well.
In French, it's called tableau vivant.
Yeah.
That's I have no idea if it's called still life.
I believe it is.
Oh,
still
okay.
life.
Okay. Could be.
But the only thing still about this, of course, are the corals.
It's not us.
Hmm?
We're not still.
We are not still at
No,
all.
no, not at all. And then Sandy's bomb again. I mean.
Oh, and just when we hit the safety stop at the end of this dive, I see Fendi kind of swimming ahead of me, and it was above a reef flat, and he was like pointing at something, and he did this. Sea snake. He pointed, and then he quickly swam away. Yeah.
He is terrified of snakes.
Yeah, and then I couldn't spot it anymore. He was just like pointing. Oh, there's a snake. Okay, bye.
Is this Satoka's footage?
No. This is only us.
Oh, okay.
I believe this could be me. I like to do the dolly shots.
I think it is you because it's not mine.
No. Yeah, then that would be why. And yeah, that's the end of 2 very nice dives.
Yeah.
I was very happy with it. So yeah, that was awesome.
So yeah, that was a little bit of an extra. We didn't plan it, but yeah.
Why not?
Bonus.
Why not?
Take you diving. At least we do it this way. We wish you on the boat, but
yeah, we miss it. At least I miss it.
me too, of course.
Yeah, and especially because we had new guests. I'm always a bit excited when there's new people, and then you get to know each other on the boat, and
and they're very nice. So.
Yeah, that.
They will stick around. They can also not go anywhere. They're here on they have a Kitas. They plan to stay.
For those who don't know, what's a Kitas?
Kitas is a stay permit from the government, and a work permit. So they can stay here and they can find the place of their dreams and do what they want. So they have plenty of time to do the instructor courses. And Paddy has shown to be very willing to organize an instructor examination here, which probably will take place, hopefully, somewhere at the end of August.
And because, this morning during breakfast, we were talking about it with Satoka as well, how amazing it is, the lengths that Paddy goes through in order to support, businesses such as ourselves to keep the courses going. That is
Actually, because with only 2 candidates, you can imagine that it's very costly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they have to fly in an examiner who has to stay here for at least 2 nights, and he has to stay somewhere, so he stays in a hotel, and so it costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, before we start with the next, there is some comments here. Peter is checking us on the way to Zutphen, and Andre has a question. Do you have any plans? I hope you're well. We're doing okay, thank you. Andre, do you have any plans for the future, or are you reopening?
Okay. Well, Andre, we are absolutely reopening. Yeah. Okay. Talasalembe, of course, there has been no changes except for the fact that we're not operational. It's closed. In our place in Manado, you were not up to date yet, but we had to leave the place that we were.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't afford the rent anymore, and it was, okay. There are many things happened, but in the end, we had to stay. We couldn't stay, and we moved to what we call Napo, which is a piece of land where I built my house a couple of years ago, and then rebuilt it after the fire, with everybody's help. But it's a very beautiful piece of land.
Yeah.
And we have started to rebuild here something that will become really, really pretty. It's not at seaside, and that's why we had to find another location for the dive center, which is less than 5 minutes drive from here. And the dive center is in Bahovo, a little village after this village. And you will see the update right now, because you're just in time to see what we are doing, and and how beautiful it gets actually.
So let's take a look at the progress here in Napo.
Okay, so we start with the pool, and
by the way, Simone, just tell me to pause if you need some more time.
I will.
Yeah,
I will. So so I made a little changes to the existing pool. We had to retile it completely after the fire. All the tiles were falling off, and I decided also to make a very long stairs in there, which makes it really pretty, and a jacuzzi. So here you see the bekisting, or the molds from the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And that will be very special. And this is Arnold. And Arnold, actually, for those that know us a little bit longer, Arnold is our resort chef. He's the chef and the resort manager in our old place.
Yeah.
But now he shows to have a very, very talented gardener.
He's got green fingers.
And he has green fingers, and he turns the place into a very beautiful park. So so he's not cooking meals at the moment, but he's cooking plants.
He's pre-cooking veggies.
Yes, exactly. And we have huge plants. I think there is more footage from the garden later.
There is some. Yeah. I focused primarily on the structure itself. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Nice to have you with us. Good morning. And let's take a look at some more pool stuff.
Yep.
Specifically the jacuzzi.
Yeah, so this is Frans, and Frans is absolutely fantastic with plumbing and electricity. He's responsible for that. And it was a big challenge to make this jacuzzi, because both him and me, we don't have any experience with it. So YouTube and the supplier of the equipment were very helpful. And this is Epping, who is putting the final touches on the stairs here. And you see that it's very different than how they do that in Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with a lot of spacey, and it needs it needs skills. And Epping is very, very precise.
So there he puts a tile on the step.
Yep. No, the other way around.
Yeah.
He's very precise. He's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, because he's
Very
not part of the
careful.
regular team, huh?
He used to be.
He used to be.
He
Oh,
used to
okay,
be, yeah.
okay.
He used to work for me, and then he had some personal problems, and he left.
Mm.
And now he's kind of back,
Okay.
actually. So what he did as well, you see, that was not finished last week. So the whole wall has been retiled, and this is what they say batu alam, is natural stone, and the water will later on trickle over those stones and then into this the gutter. And then here you see Fico, who is usually in charge of maintaining the swimming pool.
Yeah.
He is now the assistant of Frans, and he is pulling wires because we will have lights in that gutter. So
Oh, cool.
shining a lighted wall.
Yeah.
You said this is a wall from Star Wars, wasn't it?
I'm not going to bore our dear viewers with those details. It's for my personal enjoyment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a double feeling. This was all covered with jungle, and Arnold and team, they really got through that and took out most of the
Because it was just
the plants.
wild
It
growth.
was just wild growth, and
Yeah.
they took it out and they started replanting things. So this is the well, and we have an enormous amount of vanilla in on the land.
Mm.
So after everything is finished, then look at this monstra. It's beautiful,
Mhm.
beautiful plants. After the project is finished in a way that we can focus on other things, then Arnold and team are going to cultivate the vanilla, and we go and see if we can harvest some vanilla, because it's very expensive stuff, and I have a lot of it, so
Okay.
why not?
Hi, Henry. And let's continue here. We can make vanilla milkshakes,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep.
That would be nice and refreshing.
Yeah. So they did a lot of planting, and I told you last week already. A lot of the plants come from the houses of the staff, actually. Now, the guy you see with a big smile here is Umbu, and Umbu is our carpenter. He is responsible for making the windows, and the window pane, the window frames.
Mm-hmm.
And he will also make the floor, and he was responsible for the ceiling of the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
So he's a very, very skilled carpenter with his assistants Mingu and Lexi in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And Surya, he can do everything as well. He can do electricity, he can do concrete.
So what is this area here?
Okay, we're now in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and the kitchen actually consists of 3 different parts. So we were first in the first part where Surya was making a concrete table, which is for a huge oven that Arnold has imagined. And he wants to make a special pastry department to make cakes and bread and croissants and things like that. And then we have the middle part, that is this part. This will be the actual cooking part. So on the left side, you see here, you see where all the boxes with tiles are. There will be all the kitchen equipment, which is actually on the way. It's being shipped over. And in the middle, there is a serving table and a preparation table. And then in the far back, we have the gudang. That is where we will store all the food supplies.
Yeah. And this is pretty special because in those yellow boxes on the floor, this is nice marble.
This is my also special order from a very expensive chef because it's very.
Well, he's got a good taste.
He has good taste. Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this?
Okay. Well, I absolutely love those tiles, and I don't really want to give it away actually
Until it's
but,
finished?
until it's
Okay,
finished.
so-
So maybe next week I can show you the
Um,
prototype.
In 2 weeks.
Well, maybe we can do
Maybe.
5 minutes.
Maybe, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it will be absolutely beautiful, but I
Yes.
don't want to spoil the fun. Actually.
No, but I remember we went to the tile specialist store in town. This was a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and you were just all over these tiles. You were
Yeah.
completely falling in love with these.
And I immediately knew what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, we will make tables out.
Yeah. So these are going to be tables
They're
from which
going
you can
to-
have your coffee or your dinner or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Very, very nice.
This will be so pretty, guys.
Yeah.
And nice thing is also that the chairs have been shipped off this week.
Yes.
So I'm not sure when they will come.
Mm.
Okay, this is what we call panchar. And panchar means that they are just throwing cement against the wall.
And to
In,
see if it sticks.
It's a lot harder than what you see here.
Right.
I tried and everything was covered with cement except the wall.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult.
Mm.
The effect is stunning though.
Hmm.
In Holland we would say it's granola.
Oh yeah.
It's
And it gives
so-
this texture to the wall.
Yeah, so this is the end result, and the wall looks very, very pretty. For those who have been at our place in Manado, maybe you remember that the walls in the dive center especially, they had these green leaves covering the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, at least, it's very, very pretty. So what we did is we asked someone that lives on the premises of where we left
Mm.
to get us some of that greenery, and they did.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
Yes, they
Okay.
did, and it's been planted as we speak along the wall. So those plants will cover the wall later on. And everybody is very enthusiastic about the result of what we're doing. So it's amazing how involved everybody is here.
Yeah.
You see the holes in the wall. This week, I also made a deal with another guy that is doing project for us. His name is Adi, and he's going to make. This is Adi, by the
Mhm.
way, and he's going to make the gate, and he's going to make something inside those holes. So
Nice.
it will be really, really pretty.
It'll look very, very designed and.
Yeah.
So here's the fence.
Yes, here's the fence. One of the main reasons I built this fence is not that I am scared of people coming in or doing something bad.
Trespassers or-
Trespasser. There's
Mhm.
not a lot of criminality here, but there are a lot of goats and
Yeah.
cows,
Mm.
and well, they don't know boundaries, and they eat all my very pretty new plants. So I told Eden, who is one of the workers here, that if I see his goats on my land, I will shoot them. Which I will not.
No,
of
you
course.
won't.
I won't. But we had a good laugh over it.
Okay. So you laughed it off.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this is the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the windows are in. Yeah, I am not really an architect. I design everything, but I make mistakes as well. So one of the mistakes we made in the restaurant is, oh, this is very dark.
There you go.
Oh, there
So
you go.
this is from the top floor of
Yeah.
the restaurant.
Is that we had to make an alternative way of opening the windows. So but everything is solved.
Yeah.
And
it's a little bit
yeah,
difficult to
it's
see.
very difficult to see the ceiling, but that will be on next update. You will see that because the lamp that will be on the ceiling is being bought. Is here already, and yesterday I bought the fittings. So waiting for
The light.
the light for Frans to put the light
Right.
on the ceiling.
Okay, so Matt has a question. He's like, how many guests will the new resort be able to accommodate? And will you have the same dive boats as the new dive center as you had at the old dive center?
Okay. Okay, Matt. When the plan is that when we will be finished with everything, we will have a maximum of 10 rooms, which means that is for approximately 20 guests in total. And well, for the dive boats, we have our own dive boat, the big dive boat. That is still here. That's now being used out of Bahowo. But it depends a little bit on how things develop. I plan to buy 2 smaller boats because we have the engines, 2 small boats, which are already in the planning, but at the moment it's not feasible to do.
Yeah.
Nobody is using them, and it's also a matter of money as well. But we have our own Thalassa 15, and that is doing very well.
Yeah.
And in Lembe we have 2 smaller boats. Three?
2. We have
Two
boats
smaller.
16 and 17.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of medium sized, I would say. So yeah, and yeah, Janet, of course. I mean, this goes without saying. As soon as travel resumes, of course, you can get a written confirmation. Please do send us an email.
Yeah.
Get in touch. info@thalassamanado.com. Just send us an email, and then we will pick it up with you. Definitely. This goes for everyone who made a booking.
Yes.
You will get a confirmation, and if any booking that stands, you can definitely take as soon as international travel resumes.
Yes, definitely.
So for sure, Janet, please do get in touch. All right. So with that said, let's take another look here.
So you're hanging out of the window?
Yeah. I was hanging out the
filming
window of the restaurant, and yeah, it kind of gives you an idea of the view.
So this is the ground floor of the restaurant, and the plan is to make a coffee shop with nice cheesecakes and yeah, the plan was born also this week. We will make close to the restaurant. We will make a fire pit where you can sit and then eat your pizza. Yeah. And if you're cold, you can make a campfire.
If you're cold,
yeah.
Well, I think a campfire anyway would be nice.
Yeah.
And what's happening here?
Okay, this is the unpacking. This is the unpacking video of the jacuzzi. So you see all these white things. These are the blowers of the jacuzzi. So they're taking the molds off, and yeah, it's a big jacuzzi. So if you come with a small group, 6, 8 people, you can sit together in a cooking pot
with a cold one.
With a cold one.
In a cooking pot.
Yeah, the bar is right below. So you just call beer, and somebody will bring it up. And then here you see the barbecue on the right side.
Wait, let me just go back to that so that it's a bit clearer to see.
Yeah. So this is, and Surya made a new, what is it, roaster?
A grill.
A grill on top of the barbecue. So we plan to start using this pretty soon.
Okay.
Actually, we will have a little stuff party. Actually, probably before anybody of you can come. But yeah, we
will test it for you.
We will test it. We will make sure that everything works properly.
Yes. And I found this very funny. This bottle. This is a classic.
Yes. 15th anniversary.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, guys? In November, I will be here 25 years.
Anna will get to your question in a couple of minutes as soon as we show you the update for our dive center in Bahowo.
Yep.
So stand by.
Yep. So there you go.
So this is the concrete shell of the jacuzzi, right? Right,
and then so Monday they will start making benches inside and stairs to get in, and then Epping will go in to put the tiles in, make it nice and clean, and Wow, it's raining
We filmed this yesterday,
yesterday afternoon.
and yeah, even in paradise it rains every
Yeah.
now and then.
Mm-mm.
It happens.
But don't you love those stones?
I love
right?
that. Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
can already
beautiful, huh?
see the water just trickling over the edge and coming down.
Mm-mm.
That's going to look fantastic. Andre, thank you very much.
Thank you,
And,
Andre.
you too, have a good weekend if you're leaving us already. And if you want to see the rest, you can always check it again on our Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Yeah, and then yeah, more garden and
Yeah.
green and beautiful light and
Very nice.
beautiful.
Oops, let me just remove this guy for a sec. So Anna has a question.
Yep.
Because she is thinking about Alain.
Yeah.
Her husband, he's got some problems with his legs. And she is wondering, well, we'd love to dive, but how is that possible logistically?
Okay, so within the resort, Anne, it should not be a problem. We will, although it's beautiful to walk to the different rooms, we will also provide some way of transportation. So walking would be limited to 10-15 meters,
Yeah.
not more than that.
Yeah.
And as for the transfer to the dive center, that goes by car. It's less than 5 minutes. And for the jetty of Pahoa, that can be a little bit far, but I mean, when you guys are coming over, for sure we have found a solution over there. And yeah, we will bring him on the back of the motor.
Of course.
Yeah.
There is always where there's a will, there's a way.
Always is.
Right.
Always
and
is.
yeah, we would love to have you guys with us again, of course.
Yeah.
So no, we will take care of that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And I always keep in mind that we are all getting older, and sometimes it's more difficult to walk. Yep. I'm also not getting younger.
Nobody does, actually.
No.
Nobody,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nobody does. Everybody does get
Yeah.
older, but that's a fact of life. And yeah, so then we have a final video update.
And that's from the dive center.
That's the dive center in Pahoa.
Yep.
We have, okay, so just for your information, so we have Pahoa,
Yep.
right? So after this place is Tonkeina.
Yep.
After that, we go to Pahoa,
Yeah.
which is only 5 minutes further than Tonkeina.
Less than 5 minutes. Yeah.
And after Pahoa, you have what village?
Tiwoho.
Tiwoho, yeah, to make it more confusing.
Yeah.
And after Tiwoho, we have
Worry.
Wori. Okay, you know what we say in the house?
Yeah, don't worry.
Pahoa.
Oh, Pahoa.
Don't worry, Pahoa.
Anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, let's take a look
Yeah.
at the update for the dive center. This is a bit short, but
So yeah, for those who don't know, Fendi lives in Pahoa, and him and his sister agreed to lend a piece of the land between their two houses to build a new dive center. And here you see how that progresses. And this Sunday, upcoming Sunday, it will be finished.
that's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be finished, and we plan to have a small and simple opening ceremony on
Mhm.
Wednesday. For sure, of course, we will film that,
Yes.
and we will take you with us
Yeah.
and be present there. It's this place is being built mainly of a group of men from the village themselves. They also need a job, of course, but they're also kind of very proud people. They love their village, and they definitely is a contribution to the village. They're very proud of this, and so is Fendi. And the place starts to look really, really neat.
Yeah.
And you did some nice footage, did it?
Well, yeah, it just gives a short overview. But are you actually telling me that what we're seeing here, which we filmed yesterday,
Yeah.
are you telling me that this will be finished tomorrow?
Yes. Yes.
Incredible.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
So what you see here, the house here with the white pillars, that is Fendi's sister,
Hmm.
and Fendi's house is on the other side.
Right.
Yeah.
Real family business.
Yep. So, and this is Joyce, our dedicated driver, and
And the handyman.
and the handyman. And this is Tommy helping Frans with the electricity. Frans yesterday installed the lights and the electricity panel and the pump for the water.
Yeah.
Fendi has cleaned up the equipment, the equipment to hang the suits and the BCDs, the racks.
The racks, those guys right here.
Yeah, so he cleaned them up. And if I'm not mistaken, Satoka, Fendi and Reinl are in Bohovo at the moment, cleaning up the map that will be in the front of the dive center as well.
Yeah.
And you see that we already picked up quite a few racks from wherever they were stored in the school and in my house. Very, I want everything clean. So this is one of the showers. So we will have 2 shower rooms, and they're big enough also to change. And then a toilet, a wash basin, and a big water tank.
Yeah.
So you see, everything looks really clean.
Very neat.
Yeah. And the rinsing tub. So tomorrow the right side wall goes inside and the glass panes are getting into the door. And so this is filmed yesterday. So today, actually, the workers are completely finished.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Amazing. Yeah, that's just a quick overview of the dive center. And actually, I wanted to, I like the guy, just the guy sitting there in the tub, in the basin.
Oh, yeah.
I can I say something?
Of course you can.
I know I can. I think it's what strikes me so much about this is we had to leave our previous location. We start building this location. We start building a dive center in yet another location, and then one of the dive guides, instructors, Fendi in this case, he's going to run a dive center.
Yep.
How awesome is that?
That is absolutely awesome.
That is fantastic.
And guys, we just realized this morning actually that it is just 2 months ago that we left our own place. Our other place, I should say, because now we're on our own place.
Yeah.
Only 2 months, and look at what we've done in these 2 months. It's amazing.
It is.
And we can't believe it. It feels so much longer actually, and it goes so fast. So I am pretty convinced that by the end of the year, we will have this place running.
Right.
We have the resort running. Maybe not with all the rooms yet, but definitely with some. And
definitely the restaurant.
The restaurant and the restaurant and the swimming pool end of the month.
Yeah.
End of August. The spa maybe a couple of weeks after that.
Yeah.
And then we decided, or actually I decided, to make a wedding chapel. You can also do your birthday there or other things, but a very romantic place close to the swimming pool.
Yeah, for people to have events.
Yeah,
right.
And because I think to be able to survive, we need money, obviously, and we only can rely at the moment on the local market. And the wedding market is pretty big here.
Yeah.
So, and new locations with new features that people don't know yet, that will be popular.
One thing that's very big here is the so-called pre-wedding.
Oh yeah.
So
pre-wedding pictures.
Yeah. So you hire a photographer. You go to a romantic location. You bring 3 different dresses and just 1 suit for the man, and then the bride and groom to be have a photo session.
Yes.
And then I think this place will be perfect for
they can climb on a big rock or hang on a tree. Maybe can put a swing somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to be natural romantics.
Absolutely.
Nice. So Anna, yeah, we're looking forward to give you a hug back, definitely. And and they want to meet Linja.
Oh, Linja is fantastic dog. She is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that she just pulled my lettuce out of the pot. But anyway, doesn't matter.
She's a pup. That's what they do. Yvonne's got a question about Fendi, that his sister is diving.
I am not sure. I don't think so. But for sure, I will get back to you about that. I will ask him.
Nice one, Adams. Amazing speed in rebuilding dreams.
Yep. Thank you.
Can you put that on a t-shirt and send it to us?
Yeah, that would be nice.
So
fix the flights.
Okay.
Oh, I wish.
Yvonne, done. Yeah, it all depends on that, of course. That's Albert. Thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we didn't participate in Tokyo.
No, well, no, but hey, Indonesia got a gold medal.
Yeah, they got their first gold medal
ever
in badminton, of course, which is is that the national sport here?
Yes,
it's very popular
here.
Yeah,
very popular, and they're pretty good at it.
Yeah, and one of the players comes from around the woods here.
Yeah, from Tomohon.
From Tomohon, from the Highlands. Yeah. So congrats. Yeah, and are there flights going to Manado?
The thing is, guys, that there are flights going to Jakarta, and from Jakarta you would be able to fly to Manado. The thing is that you can't get in. There are no visas yet available for tourists.
No visa on arrival. You need to have a very good reason to come in, and usually that means a business visa.
Yeah, and actually, even those they have restricted at the moment because it's not going very well, especially in Java, and all the protocols are pretty tough at the moment. So so it's not going very well.
No, patience.
Patience,
friends,
patience. We can't do anything about that.
No.
Oh ja, absoluut. We maken er een feestje van. Anne.
Honeymoon anniversary. Yeah, we're the place to be for that.
Yep.
Definitely. And Matt, I could not agree more. Yes.
Yeah.
All we have to do is all get vaccinated so we can travel again.
Yeah. I heard Sydney is still in lockdown.
Yeah.
But you can go out to go diving or not. I think so. I saw your pictures passing by.
Matt, if you shoot any video or if you have any photos to share, please do send them over. We would love to feature them here. Would be nice to talk about that.
Yeah.
Right? Why not? We can show some Australian diving as well. So yeah, if you have anything to share, do let me know. And Janet, if you're still watching, please do send us an email, and we will get you a written confirmation for your booking.
Yep, absolutely.
Fendi's sister doesn't dive, but Fendi is a
super diver. Okay, Peter, you will love the windows after they have been stickered. We'll not reveal it until you see the video.
We will show
but
you
you
next
will love
week,
it.
probably. Yeah. I agree, Siep. It does make a lot of progress. Hello, Michael. Good to see you again. If all goes well, we miss you back.
Well, more than you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hope everyone's doing okay there.
Yeah.
Down under. So the Aussies can still dive. And I can send an old Thalassa video if you like. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not, Matt? Please. It's always nice to have some footage from our guests. And if anybody else has something they would like to share with us, the happy accident we got with the Thalassa dive in Vinkeveen in the Netherlands, that was quite nice. That turned out great. So if you have anything to share with us and you would like to see it featured,
why not?
Send it over. Hi, Mathieu.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wish the same thing.
I can't wait to see it finished because this is my dream place, and I'm very good in visualizing how things will look like after they are finished, and it is amazing to be able to actually follow that, to imagine and then talk to my guys and they make it. And we will make this place absolutely fantastic for you guys to come.
Yeah, yeah.
You will love it.
But yeah, it all depends on everything else.
Yeah,
But
there's nothing we can do about
no.
that. Just hoping that we can continue doing what we're doing now.
Yeah. And it's better than not doing anything.
Absolutely. I just told Arjen that in the 1.5 year that we didn't have anybody coming to our place in Molas,
Mm.
I had more stress than what I have now. And one of the reasons is that nobody can kick us out. Yeah, really nobody can kick us out. And this is ours. And we can do what we can. We do what we can.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fun to build up and not seeing things crumbling down. I need that personally. I need that.
I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more. And now is the best time to invest in anything.
Yes.
Right.
It's scary. It's scary
Yeah.
and worrisome at times, but yeah.
That's it's what's happening these days.
Yes.
But anyway, you know, I feel like we're repeating this every week, but that's all
that's
we
what
can
it
do.
is. Yeah.
Otherwise, we didn't have to make these streams. And thank you, Glenn. Greetings back. Thank you, Anneke. Lots of luck.
And,
Yvonne.
Kriebels.
They're itching to come and dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, come over. We will fix the flights. In the meantime, we will see you next week.
Yeah, guys, this was our update, and we keep on doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. So at least every 2 weeks, we will give you a complete update, and maybe just a couple of minutes every week to see if things are finished. So, for instance, if the chairs arrive, or the
Unboxing video.
Video. Yeah, the prototypes are finished. Tiles in the jacuzzi, things like that.
We'll keep you up to date.
Yeah.
So that's been an hour already,
Yeah.
and I think it was great. Yeah, jammer. Anna says, it's a shame that Corona, despite all its negatives, does something positive in this case.
They cannot kick us out.
No, we're not going anywhere. And thank you very much, everyone. And
you guys are fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
All right, Siep. And I wish everyone a great weekend, as usual.
Yeah. Enjoy your summer.
Yeah.
I hope that the weather improved a little bit, and that it will be sunny and warm, and that you can put in some diving.
Yeah.
Siep is going to Zeeland.
Yeah.
You're going diving there. So yeah, enjoy your holiday. Wherever you can go.
We will see you next week.
Yes. Thank you.
So thanks a lot, everyone, and take care of each other. I'm sure you do.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.